At Modern Widows Club, we want you to know that we are here for widows around the world, to empower you, to comfort you, to inspire and motivate you, to listen to you, and to see you clearly through all the hope and the healing and the growth, and as you lead your life towards the future you never thought you'd be building. Hi, I am Carolyn Moor. Maybe we've met, maybe we haven't. I'm the founder of Modern Widows Club, and I want to personally welcome you to MWC as a wister, a widow sister. That's what we call ourselves here at Modern Widows Club. And if you have found yourself here, let me be the first to say there is hope in widowhood. I found it, and thousands of others have as well. And that hope, no matter how small it may be flickering inside of you, it's your friend. Yeah. From hope, healing arises, and from healing, growth comes naturally. Modern Widows Club is focused on growth and empowering widows to thrive in every way possible since 2011. It was a small idea in my heart that grew into this movement of positive support for thousands of women in widowhood, right here in this room that I'm filming this video from, my home. So I welcome you, like I have welcomed so many other widows, into my home through this video. Recently, due to the pandemic and the COVID-19 coronavirus, like everyone else, we have had to adjust our lives to a new normal amidst the new normal of widowhood. You may be a COVID widow and who has just found our organization, and I want you especially to know that everything that we do here is to show you love and compassion. Since April, Modern Widows Club has created new programs to support our wisters, to build stronger families and communities. These changes dictated that we do more for you, and we rose to the occasion in amazing ways. And I'm going to share a few of those right now. In April and May, we created a 6-day Zoom support series so that any widow in our community could receive support from our top leaders. Each leader took a different day and made themselves available to gather together visually on screen and discuss relative topics. I mean, mine was called Motivational Mondays, and I loved it. I created Facebook Lives as well, and you can see those on our Facebook page still today under videos. And in May, we were blessed to launch our Love for Widows Benevolent Fund. Now, we gave $70,000 of financial support to 80 MWC widow leaders and members. Those were for hardship and medical micro grants up to $1,000. We hope to do more of this, and we're going to refill that bucket, and we're going to continue helping widows in this way. The women that we helped were grieving and were in great financial need for so many different reasons, from job loss to increased food needs to medical care. COVID has impacted a large majority of our community. And so raising money for that benevolent fund is a big effort on my part as the development director of MWC. But suddenly, widow moms were at home, unable to work efficiently or effectively. That meant both homeschooling and the struggle with the threat of keeping their jobs feels very harrowing. We get it. We've had women who have needed to attend funerals and to spend time supporting others infected with the virus, and just having a limited ability to make it all happen. We successfully completed our first ever virtual widow empowerment event. We had 450 widows attend from 12 countries, and to be honest with you, it blew me away, the whole experience. We had 9 live Zoom webinars and 4 pre-recorded Zoom webinars from experts like you hear me talk about Dr. Stephen Southwick. He's on our advisory council. He helps integrate resilience science into all of our programs. He is one of the foremost resilience science researchers at Yale School of Medicine, and he's the author of the book Resilience, the Science of Mastering Life's Greatest Challenges. 30 years of PTSD and resilience science all packed into a book that changed my life in 2015 when we met. So at the Widow Empowerment event, we had this amazing handbook that had all the links with all the speakers' bios and all the online resources that we offer, and a list of books as well to recommend everyone to read. It was such an honor putting this program together. We also hosted a dance party. Yeah, y'all, we did a dance party online where everyone wore funky hats and danced in front of the computers and their phones for an hour and a half. And it was fun. Fun and doing things creative is important. It's part of the healthy widowhood pathway. So we were adapting to new times. We will take what we can get in being able to create communities. We also have created our first MWC virtual chapter where anyone can join, and it's led by myself and Cindy Toledo from Seattle. She was one of our very first leaders here at MWC when we launched. So we've already launched that, and we'll be meeting every first Thursday of the month, and you can sign up for that if you need more support. On top of this, our community chapters, which are in person, that are led by our widow leaders, that are trained by our leadership development program, those are in 32 cities and are meeting online via Zoom, sometimes once a month and sometimes more than that. And some people are starting to have in-person meetings where they're social distancing. So if you're near one of those chapters, you might want to reach out and email those leaders, because they'll give you more information. There's no information on our website because we keep privacy at an utmost privacy importance in this organization. So soon we're going to be launching something new called the MWC Virtual Clubs, where widows can discuss books, and they can discuss just about any topic that's interesting, that's of interest to widows. And just a way to commune together. They won't be leader-led, they'll be community-led. And we know that you want that face-to-face connection, but we are willing to adapt to a face-to-face virtually to keep the connections going. And that's vitally important. We know that for you. Because, widowhood is hard. It can be very complex, and verifiably it is the number one most stressful life event, according to the Homes and Raised Social Readjustment Scale. So when we add in a pandemic on top of that, the struggles and the isolation and the loneliness can be downright devastating. And we understand those struggles during this difficult and changing times. We're here to walk towards the future together, okay? With long-term support for your mental health, your emotional health, your financial health, your spiritual health. We have 7 pillars of healthy widowhood here at MWC, and we are constantly bringing programs and topics and social media inspiration to you to face all of those sides. We advocate for you and everyone in this organization every day in everything that we do. MWC is focused on healthy ways to move forward with you and for our organization. We know that the Hope, Heal, Grow, Lead movement that is happening in your life is also where we are devoted and committed to you. Modern Widows Club is here to see you through to the future that may be unknown today, but we stand ready to face that future together with you. That's what we've been doing since 2011, to develop a community that is genuinely cares that you not only survive, but you find a path forward to thrive. It's a time to reassess and revise and rebuild together while finding meaning and purpose in it all. I found all that at MWC, and so have thousands of others. I am so grateful you have said yes to being supported like this as well. It may well be the most healthy decision you will ever make in widowhood. Let MWC be a safe refuge from the storms of life. Be well, and please, by all means, be safe. Connect with all the programs and the social media avenues that we have for you. Sign up for our newsletter and be proactive in building your future, building your circle of support, because we are rooting for you as your biggest champion. God bless.